Hey guys, welcome back. It's Wednesday, midweek racing. We've got 8 races at Caulfield, so let's go.
Hello and welcome to Pandora's Fox, the Foxcatcher review show.
Race 1 is a 1500 metre maiden. My pick of the yard is the 1, PhD. He's here first up, but he was returning in really forward condition. He was nice and bright in the coat. I loved his stride. He was moving exceptionally well. He was nice and loose and really purposeful in his action. And I was also pleasantly surprised at how forward in condition he was. He looked really fit to my eye. And I'm also laying the 4, Canay. I actually laid him last start on debut. He's here having his second career start, rising in distance. And again, I really didn't like his parade. My main negative with him is his attitude. He's mentally very immature. He gets worked up in the yard, toey, sweaty. He's not relaxed at all, and he hasn't learnt anything from his race day debut either. I was hoping to see him more relaxed here because often a horse can improve once they've had the day out at the races and they know what it's all about. But his attitude was still really poor here. And physically, although the rising distance suits on type, I still don't think he's quite fit enough. He's lacking strength over his hind quarter. He's got no muscle tone or definition and looks to have good fitness improvement to come. So I don't think he's quite fit enough, and I really disliked his attitude. So that's why I'm laying the 4, Canay.
Just in front of PhD, you won't fly down. Canay's got to get in front now and then, and Canay moves the first.
So our lay 1 and our pick of the yard ran second. It was a 2-horse race, and we were beaten a long neck. Flat. It's like obviously the lays ran better than expected. Even if the pick of the yard just kicks, it's still a collect. And my roughie ran third. So second and third, and the lays won. Bugger that. Race 2 is an 1800 metre 0 to 66. There was one horse that really stood out to me in this mounting yard, and that's the 6 Desert Anthem. He's here third up, and it's the fittest he's looked this prep. His fitness has really improved from last start. He's got great muscle tone over his hind quarter now, and he looks set to peak here. So I love how much he's improved between runs. And of those in the market, he was the only faultless parade. So I think he's a great chance at some value. Another second, and he was super. He settled last and just got going when the race was well and truly over. At the price, great bet, should have gone closer. Don't know if it should have won, but it definitely should have been closer in the finish. Is it going to be that sort of day? The only win there is that I tipped the Quinella. Didn't back it, but I tipped it, so hopefully someone backed it. Race 3 is a 1200 metre benchmark 64 for the 3-year-old fillies. Okay, so there's a bit going on in this mounting yard. I'm laying the favourite, the 3, Shingina. However, she's got hind bandages on both her fetlocks for the first time, which is extremely bizarre for the stable. I cannot recall a single other horse they've ever put bandages on, and I know she's certainly never worn them. So that's a really big concern for me. A, because the stable don't typically use them, / I can't recall them ever using them, and B, it's not normal for the horse. So that makes me think there's something going on, something's happened, something in her strides changed at home. That's just a really big concern for me. So at the price, if she starts under $2, I'm going to be laying her. But my pick of the yard is the 1, Torsheen. Just put her on top because I thought she'd made the most improvement. I kind of really disliked her last start, but she's had 4 weeks between runs, and at the price, I thought she looked exceptional here. This is the market for race 3, and we're obviously looking at laying the 3, Shingina, if she starts under $2, but she's been a massive firmer in the market. So I have a feeling we will be laying her. And my pick of the yard is the 1, Torsheen, and she's also been a huge firmer, 2.4%. So frustratingly, the market's done the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Shingina has now drifted, and my pick of the yard has now dramatically firmed. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to lay Shingina. She's currently $1.97 on the exchange. And Torsheen, they can't have enough on. She's now $6.60. The one we want to firm is drifting, and the one we want to drift is firming. We've laid her at $1.88. Oh no. Well, mixed result. The lay was successful, so that's good. And our pick of the yard finished second again. And I nearly put the winner on top. I was tossing up between the 1 and the 2. And of course, the one I didn't back is the one that won. After that first race, I knew today was just going to be a really frustrating day. Just had a bad vibe. So the lay was unplaced. We got the trifecta, and the pick of the yard finished second. So very close to a perfect result. Caulfield actually haunts me. We've had 3 races and 3 seconds. I think I'm cursed at this track. All I do is come second. Race 4 is a 1500 metre 0 to 66. So I'm laying the 8 VIP. He's a 3-year-old gelding having his second career start here, and I really didn't like his parade. He's very physically immature. There's nothing of him. He's lean, he's weak, he's light, he lacks substance and strength. He's got a lot of physical maturity to come, and particularly against some of these older horses, he just looked really underdeveloped in my opinion. I really dislike it when horses lack strength. That's just one of my icks. It doesn't necessarily correlate with performance, but it definitely impacts how they look overall and makes them rather unappealing types. I still think he's also one off his peak fitness. He's probably fit enough to win. Being quite a light, lean horse is never going to be overly big in condition, meaning he's naturally quite fit and easy to get fit and keep fit. but I do think others looked fitter and others certainly looked better and stronger. So we're laying the 8 VIP. Guys, I'm so annoyed. Once again, the horse we're trying to lay is a massive drifter. As you can see, he's a 5.1% drifter. Jeez, I just really would like the market to disagree with me. Back the horse I'm trying to lay. Is that too much to ask? I don't think that's too much to ask. So he's currently 480, 470. Okay, we've laid him. His BSP was 465. Well, that didn't go to plan. The horse we laid won. He definitely ran much better than he looked. There's not much else I can say, really, other than that's really shit. Damn. Race 5 is a 1600 metre class 1. There was only one fault was Parade here, and that was the 4 Mongolian Mission. He was a standout in my opinion. He was the only horse that looked to be at his physical peak. He was rock hard fit, moving well, nice and bright in the coat, and most importantly, he was relaxed, conserving all of his energy for the race, whereas a few of these others were getting slightly hot and bothered. So I really like the 4 Mongolian Mission here.
Go Russia!
Fuck's sake. Finished 3rd, so another placing, but he was very disappointing. He got beaten a long way. Yeah, not my day. Race 6 is a 1200 metre benchmark 74 for the fillies and mares. My pick of the yard is the 7 Conscience. She's had 4 weeks between runs, but I think she's improved a lot from her last start Parade. She's more relaxed here, not getting as hot and bothered. She strips fitter and she's so strong. Her coat's glowing. She's covered in dapples.
The Scarpa's back on the bench, but Zappo's going well in the lead. Zappo's holding them all at bay, and Zappo's back as a winner. Zappo won at 2 weeks Conscience.
Another second. Race 7 is a 1200 metre benchmark 66. My pick of the yard is the 4 Kyle. I've been on him all preparation and he looks sensational once again. He's just such a good looking horse and there was no real improver with the field. So I've stuck with Kyle. He's rock hard fit. He's so strong and powerful. He's got a magnificent physique. Moves well. He just does everything right. He just does everything right. He just does everything right. And he's exactly how I want a sprinter to look. Strong and powerful with plenty of substance. So we're backing Kyle and hopefully we can finally get a winner on the board. You know what's really fitting to sum up the day is Kyle didn't come out of the barriers. So that sums up exactly how today's gone. He's not even in the race. He's still in the barriers. Sometimes it's just not your day. Fuck. I said it after whatever race it was. Genuinely cursed. I don't know what the stewards were watching, but to say Kyle was awarded every start is a joke. The barrier attendant's literally holding onto his rein as the gates open. Like, you can't look at this footage and not think the barrier attendant's holding this horse's rein. I don't understand. I just think they don't want to take accountability. I just think they don't like admitting they're in the wrong. Fuck. He was not awarded a fair start. That's just criminal. That's a joke. Okay, well that's just made a bad day worse. No one ever does anything wrong in this industry. I don't understand. Everything has to be perfect all the time. No one's ever at fault. Just screw the punter. Okay, well that was a really shit day. There's no other way to put it. That was awful. We backed 0 winners, 4 seconds and 2 thirds, and one of our picks of the yard didn't even compete. He stayed in the barriers and was somehow declared a runner. We also had 3 lays, only 1 was successful and the other 2 actually won their races, so that sucks. So yeah, a really, really crappy day. Frustrating with so many placings being so close and a few at decent odds, but a day to forget. And that was my day at the races. Thank you so much for spending the day with me and I'll see you next time. Bye.